She's working, she has her own office, but she has to meet some clients or have meetings with the employer or with the senior workers and so on. The question consists of several parts. Number one, the legality and the permissibility of working for women. It is permissible for women to work in Islam. Nobody says it is not permissible, but with conditions. Like men too, they do have conditions. Before they work anywhere, in any place, they have to meet these conditions. The job is halal? Yes. The environment is halal? Yes. The earnings halal? Go ahead, tawakkal ala Allah. For a woman is working in a halal job that suits a woman, then it is permissible. She has to work in order to support her family or help her husband whose income isn't sufficient. It is permissible. Working in a halal job, she's working as a teacher in a school, she is working as a nurse, as a doctor, a gynecologist, as I like to recommend for the sisters to invest in this field, because we need more and more women who are gynecologists and obstetric doctors. That is permissible. Especially female teachers teaching females in girls' school and so on. That we need much. Sister said that she's working as an IT and she has her office. No problem. If those meetings, if you attend those meetings and you're not having a private meeting with an individual behind closed doors, and you're wearing your proper hijab and you're speaking modestly, which of course is very obvious from the way you spoke, then this is halal. Your second question is pertaining, what if you don't need the job? Well, I'm going to ask you another question. If you're well off without the job and you have children, then spend this time in bringing up the children and investing in them. That's your passport to paradise, an easy pass to heaven. And of course, if you spend 8 hours outside, that affects home as well, and affects how you raise your children, because you may resort to having a babysitter or somebody to look after your children or to teach them. Spending this quality time with your children, or if you don't have children, for instance, there are a lot of things to do, such as continuous education, seeking knowledge, whether it's religious knowledge or otherwise, memorizing the Quran, studying for your own self, helping other sisters who have not completed their studies, or after you accomplish some religious knowledge, you can pass it on to other sisters and so on. There's plenty of things that you can do to utilize this time, that if you don't have to work and if you are better off. What's prohibited is the free mingling without dawabit, without the proper guidelines. Men and women sitting together, unnecessarily talking to each other. Women are not wearing proper hijab. Men and women shaking hands and they're not mahram to each other, partying together, going out together. We all know that this is prohibited. Whether you're young, at a marriageable age, younger than that, or old enough, married, or even an older woman. It doesn't really matter. I guess last week and on Tuesday particularly, I spoke in details about the evil effect of being with a woman alone behind closed doors, who's not a mahram of yours, nor is she wife or your wife, for instance. So that should be avoided, and then it is your call, based on the advices I gave earlier, whether you'd like to continue working or not.